Sanford Stadium. These fans are fired up. Clear skies and just beautiful weather here for tonight's game between the Florida State Seminoles and the Georgia Bulldogs. And here come the Bulldogs. Welcome, everybody. Brad Nessler here for EA Sports with my co-host Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
Well, this one's going to come down to whoever can make the big plays. Georgia needs to get the ball in the hands of their athletes. That means getting their running back maybe 25 or 30 touches today. If they do that, Lee, they'll take care of business.
That's a nice pick. A nice pick. Georgia has an offensive line that is sensational. And let me tell you, these guys are going to have their way with this defensive front and win this one where it matters most, in the trenches.
Well, thanks, guys, and it looks like we're ready for the coin toss. Florida State has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one underway. He sends this one deep. Number 82 fields it in the end zone. They'll get the ball here at the 23-yard line. Number 21 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Inside give, and he's taken down. A couple of yards there.
With the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 25. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. Toss. And down he goes. They got a little bit there, but less than a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Third down and 7. Ball on the 26. The Bulldogs come out showing 3 wide. He drops back. He steps up. He's looking down the middle. Complete. And he's all the way down to the 49. The tight end picks up a lot of yardage on that one.
The big guy isn't the fastest out there, but he sure is a load to bring down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 49. Number 21 is the single setback. They hand it off. And he's taken down. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
2 yard gain on the play.
Second and 7. This is the 5th play of this drive. Georgia sets up with 4 receivers. Back to pass. And he's going to lose yards on this one. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
He got a hold of the face mask there.
Yeah, Brad, you have to be careful when wrapping up on a guy like that.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up. High formation here. They'll give it off here. And they hit him in the backfield.
Makes the tackle.
And a great effort by the defensive end, coming up with a big stop.
Fourth and 4. Ball on the 43-yard line.
It's fourth down, and the punt team lines up.
Number 41, back to return.
Number 12 gets it off. Number 23 calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The defense did its job to open the game, and now it's the offense's turn. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. And down he goes. A stop for a 6-yard loss on the play. It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Got it. He's all the way down to the 49. And he hauled that one in for a first down.
Well, that's a big-time play. Did an excellent job there of getting separation from the defender, and he's able to pull down that pass for quite a few yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. High formation here. Play action. Wants to throw outside. Got it. And they finally push him out at the 22-yard line. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
When you drop back to pass and see zone, it's a matter of you and the receiver getting on the right page and finding the right window to put the ball through.
Hey, Kirk, that's probably what you did playing in the backyard, right? But you broke a lot of windows, I bet you.
The Knowles come out in the ace formation. Has some daylight. And down he goes at the 10. A nice run there and another first down.
Yeah, this is a delayed handoff to the tailback, and as you can see, he knows exactly how to handle it once he gets his hands on the ball.
Also, Kirk, you got to give the offensive coordinator a lot of credit. A nice call there.
Number 6 lines up in the deep back, I formation. And he's taken down. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The Seminoles line up in an I formation. Here's the option. Fakes it. And down he goes at the 6-yard line. He holds on to it and gets maybe 2 yards. They put everyone up on the line. Back to pass. Looks to the end zone. Nice job there to bring up a fourth down.
Pretty good throw here by the quarterback, but he couldn't quite get it in there. That was a nice job by the defense.
Number 47 in to attempt the short field goal. The kick is up, and it's good. Number 47 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 82 and number 22 deep to return. Number 82 fields it at the 2. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
You know, they had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll start this drive at the 22.
1st and 10.
Number 21 is the deep back as they line up in the I. And he's taken down. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Oh, he got nailed on that one. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 27. The Knowles line up with 6 defensive backs. Looks, throws it to the outside. Got it. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown! Kurt, that was a beautiful pass and a nice catch.
Well, this is one of those plays you just sit back and admire. The quarterback threw the ball perfectly. And again, the speed of the receiver is the difference in this play.
And he tacks on the extra point. Under a minute now in the first quarter, and the score, Georgia 7, Florida State 3. Number 30 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 1 and number 3 back ready to return. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Knowles come out showing 3 wide. And down he goes. The fullback bangs it in there for a gain of 6.
6 on the play.
Second and 4. Ball on their own 26. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Spins upfield. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up about 4 yards on the toss play. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score, Georgia 7, Florida State 3. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30. Number 6 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Here's an option, right side. Has some daylight. He spins around, and down he goes. And he pulls off a great run.
Let me tell you something. This kid is a good running back, and I haven't seen moves like that since my high school prom, sweetheart.
Easy, Coach. You don't want to scare off any of our viewers.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Knowles line up in an I formation. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. That didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. They were coming with a heavy blitz, and guys were shooting through the line right into the backfield. That play didn't have a chance.
It's second down and 11 to go, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Pro formation here. He drops back. Across the middle. Oh, what an interception. He tries to spin. Nice pick by the safety.
Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback, and once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going, and he made the pick.
They'll get the ball here at the 49. Number 21 is the single setback. On the ground, up the middle. And he's taken down at the 44-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 44. One-man backfield. He gets another carry. And down he goes at the 41-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. Third and 2. Ball on the 41-yard line. Georgia sets up in the I. They go with a toss. And they got him for a loss. And he tried to make something big happen, Coach, and it backfired on him.
I know. You always try to teach your players never run backwards. I think that kid needs a talking to.
They send out the punting unit.
12, back to punt. Number 23, back to return.
He gets it away. Number 41 signals for a fair catch. They'll down the punt at the 9-yard line.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they are. They were able to get a pick the last time, and they're like a wild animal. When they smell blood, they go in for the kill.
Take it easy, Coach. You're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart. I'm always excited.
They'll start the drive.
They'll go to work at the 10-yard line.
First and 10.
Florida State comes out with an I formation. He laterals the ball. And he's taken down at the 14. They get 4 yards on the halfback option. Second and 6. Ball on the 14-yard line. Florida State lines up in a double tight set. And down he goes. 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Third and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 18-yard line. The Knowles line up in a goal line formation. Third and short, and they hand it off. And he's taken down, and it looks like he got the first down.
I'll tell you what, Brad, that is very close. I didn't think he was going to make it there, Coach.
Kirk, I agree with you 100%. I thought he was stopped short, too. This kid shows some real determination on that run.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 22. Florida State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He'll get it again. And down he goes at the 28. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. 2nd and 4. This is the 5th play of this drive. Georgia brings in the nickel here. Drops back to pass. Steps up, throws it to the outside. Here he goes. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. Guys, how fast is this kid?
Well, it's pretty simple. You can see it right there. Nobody on the field can stay with him.
This field, I don't think anybody in the country can keep up with this guy. He's out there playing catch me if you can.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter, our score, Florida State 10, Georgia 7. Florida State to kick this one off. Number 22 and number 82 set to return. Number 82 fields it at the 3.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll take over at the 22. Georgia sets up in the eye. Inside give. He's hit and got away. And he's taken down. They get 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 27-yard line. The Bulldogs come out showing 3 wide. And down he goes at the 28-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 28. Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down. Florida State calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Number 12 gets it off. Number 3 fields it at the 30.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Florida State lines up with a split backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up down the middle. Found his man. And down he goes at the 39-yard line. 1st down. What a pass.
Boy, that was a big-time throw by the quarterback. He did a good job of taking what the defense gives him.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39. Number 6, alone in the backfield. Steps up in the pocket. Found his man. Takes off a tackle. And he's all the way down to the 4. Florida State takes a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. Florida State lines up in a goal line set. Back to pass. Go into the end zone. And it's complete for the touchdown. And that is touchdown number 2.
This quarterback likes his tight end. He looks for him and uses him as a safety valve, Kirk.
Yep, no question. That's his security blanket. Whenever he gets into trouble, he always seems to find his tight end.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Florida State 17, Georgia 7. Number 47 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 82 and number 22 back deep to return. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. Shifty move there. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll set up shop at the 22-yard line. Georgia comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They hand it off. They'll drop him for a loss. How about that defensive stop?
That's a great effort by the defensive line there. Anytime you can get into the backfield and disrupt the timing of a run like this, you're going to come up with a big stop.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 22. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. And he's taken down. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Florida State 17, Georgia 7. Georgia got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 20. The Noles line up in a split back set. He drops back. Across the middle. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Number 6, the lone back, gets the ball. No, they faked it. It falls incomplete. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 20. Georgia brings in their nickel package, drops back to pass. He's under pressure. He goes downtown. Incomplete pass. Well, again, they can't hook up, and it'll bring up fourth down. It's fourth down now, and we'll see the punt team. Number 31 gets it off. Number 18 fields it for 37. And he comes up with a solid return on the play. They'll get the ball here at the 46. Georgia goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Steps up, throws. Complete. And he's stopped behind the line. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46. Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground, up the middle, and down he goes at the 48-yard line. And they pick up 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball right around midfield. Georgia in a 5-wide set. He drops back. He steps up. He's looking for his man. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Number 3 calls for the fair catch. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll go to work at the 20. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers steps up in the pocket. And that one's fallen incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 20. The Knowles come out with split backs. Drops back and pass. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Got him! Sheds a tackler. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And he will score. Guys, here's another look at that nice pass.
Okay, this was a nice pass and a nice catch. But the impressive thing about this play is how the receiver just kept on going after he caught the football.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter, the score, Florida State 24, Georgia 7. Florida State ready to kick this one off. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 82 has it at the 5.
That's a good job by the coverage team there, staying in their lanes and not allowing the returner to break free.
They'll take over at the 18-yard line.
18-yard line. First and 10.
Number 21 lines up in a deep back, I formation. The gives to the fullback, and he's taken down at the 22.
On the run.
4 yards gain.
4 on the play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 22. I formation here. Here's a pitch, left side. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Loss of about 6.
Loss of 6 on the play.
Third down and 12. Ball on the 16. The Seminoles bring in their dime package. Back to pass. Steps up. Pressure coming. Well, that was an impressive stand by the defense.
3 good defensive plays equals punt. Nice job, guys.
They send out the punting unit.
12, back to punt. Number 3, back deep to return.
Punts the ball away. Number 3 fields at the 48. Missed tackle. Look at the power. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line. First and 10.
Number 6 lines up as a single back. He drops back. He steps up, rifles it over the middle. Found his man.
And with that last pass, Coach, this quarterback's gone over 300 yards for the game.
A very impressive performance indeed.
Number 6 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Maybe got 2 feet on the play. Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. Again with the run. Touchdown, FSU! The simple handoff to the fullback got it done right there.
Yo, give it to the big bulldozer and get out of the way.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the score, Florida State 31, Georgia 7. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. Number 82 takes it at the 4. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
First and 10. Ball on their own 22. The Noles bring in the nickel package. Nice play fake. Here's the long ball, left side. How about your assessment of that long play, Kurt?
Well, Brad, not only a big pass play, but anytime you can stretch a defense on first or second down like this, you're going to open up your running game.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Georgia comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll throw on first down. Under pressure. Got him. He's all the way down to the 1. Nice pass play.
Good accuracy there by the quarterback, and the receiver made a nice catch for a big gain.
I think the key also was the fact that the pass was thrown very hard.
They've got all the big boys in for this one. Back to pass. Here they come. He's in for the touchdown. So he was able to connect with a tight end for the score.
Yeah, they did a nice job inside the red zone of mixing up the play calling. That touchdown obviously fooled the defense.
Let's see that touchdown pass again.
Good job by the quarterback here to find the open man in the end zone.
Well, no real surprise here. They're lining up for 2. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And the defense holds.
Great stop there by the defense, stopping that run.
Yeah, you know, you just gave up a touchdown, and you know they're going to go for 2. Great job of recovering and not allowing them to get that extra 2 points.
Number 30 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 3 and number 1 back to return. Number 1 fields it in the end zone. Passing wasn't much of a problem the last time this offense had the ball, as they were able to get it in for 6. They'll set up shop at the 19-yard line. One man backfield. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Wants to throw outside. Off his hands, incomplete. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. They line up in a double tight set. They hand it off. And down he goes. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Third and 6. Ball on the 23. The Bulldogs line up with 6 defensive backs. He drops back. Steps up. He's going left. And it's caught. And he's taken down at the 29-yard line. Nice catch. But that's not going to move the chains. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Number 31 gets it off. Number 18 fields it to 29. Not a lot of trouble scoring the last time they had the ball. Let's see if that passing game does the trick again. They'll get the ball here at the 40-yard line. The Bulldogs line up with 2 tight ends. Drops back to pass. Here comes the pressure. And it's incomplete. The tight end might have been bracing himself for the hit there.
No question. He might have heard footsteps that time and couldn't concentrate on making the catch.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 40. Georgia sets up with 4 receivers. And down he goes. First and 10. Ball on the 47. Trips left. Up the middle. And he's taken down. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 5 come up here. Ball on the 42-yard line. So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Florida State 31, Georgia 13. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 42. Number 21, alone in the backfield. Back to pass. He steps up. He's going to go for the home run. And it falls incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. Third and 5, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 3 has 5 receivers lined up here. He spins. And down he goes. And that'll give him another first down.
Excellent job there, Brad, of running the football. That was good execution by this offense.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Georgia comes out with 2 tight ends. With the spin, nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
Well, the offensive line needs to do a better job up front of opening the hole for the running back.
Second and long coming up here. This is the 7th play of this drive. They come out in a 5-wide set. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Got it! And they bring him down. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. And he's taken down. Just a yard there.
With the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
Number 3 has 4 receivers lined up here. And down he goes at the 6. Nothing going on that one.
Gain on the play.
The Bulldogs come out in the shotgun, up the middle. And he's taken down at the 3-yard line. He picked up around 3 yards on the draw play. Four wide, drops back to pass, steps up, short toss, and he drops it. They turn the ball over after going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, but they still made the right call. At this stage in the game, they'll try anything to get back in it.
They'll take over at the 3. They don't want to make any mistakes in this situation. Handoff up the middle. And down he goes at the 6. That's a 3-yard pickup. Second and 7. Ball on their own 6. One-man backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down at the 10-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 10. The Knowles line up in an I formation. They get it out there on the toss. Spinning. And they hit him in the backfield. The offense couldn't get anything going that time.
No, they couldn't. They really looked out of sync there, and they're going to have to make some adjustments to come back next time out.
Not a good spot to have to punt from either. Number 31 gets it off. Number 18 takes it to 47. It's picked up. To the 20. To the 10. He returns it all the way to score. Somebody jumped early down there.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Looks like they caught him moving early.
Once that player puts his plant hand down, you can only move after the ball is snapped.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and the score is Florida State 38, Georgia 13. Number 47 is lined up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. And the coverage team was all over that return.
Number 22 on the return. They'll take over.
They'll start this drive at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Knowles bring in their dime package. There he goes. Breaks one. And down he goes. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Bulldogs with 4 receivers under heavy pressure. His back makes the catch. Down the sideline. Into him up. Look at the power. To the 10. And he's all the way down to the 5. He found his halfback and turned it into a big game.
This kid is a very versatile back. He can run the ball, he can make the catch, but what you don't notice is his blocking. This guy's just an all-around player.
The Bulldogs line up with 5 receivers. He steps up. Oh, what an interception. How about that defensive play?
What I liked here was the way the defense reacted as soon as the ball was thrown. It allowed them to come up with the interception.
What I didn't like was the decision by the quarterback. He's a smart kid. He knows better than to throw a pass like that.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
They come out in a goal line set. They hand it off. And he's taken down at the 21-yard line. And they continue to pound it out on the ground.
Tick, tick, tick. Continue to milk that clock.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 21. Pro formation here. On the ground, left side. Spin move. And down he goes. Short little game there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
And it looks like we have our Old Spice players of the game. Florida State lines up in a goal line set. He'll keep it on the ground again. And he's taken down at the 29. The Bulldogs are going to take a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. And they're ready to punt this one away. Number 31 gets it off. Number 18 signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 28. The defense bent about as far back as you can that last series before getting the interception.
Hey, a defense can do somersaults or even a triple sow cows, just as long as they keep the offense out of the end zone.
Did you just say sow cow?
Yep, I dated one back in college. Man, could she cook.
I formation here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going left. What a pick. And down he goes. That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there. The quarterback needs to make better decisions.
They'll get the ball here at the 27. Florida State is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. And he'll just kneel it here. It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Florida State comes out with an I formation. And that's the end of the game. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
This was an impressive victory. Florida State played an excellent game out there, dominating on both sides of the ball. They've got to feel pretty good after blowing out a team like this.
And we thank you kindly for participating in NCAA Football 2004. Our final tally in this game, Florida State 38, Georgia 13. We hope you enjoyed this game as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. So long, everyone.